Welcome to NFL News with Sylvester. Behind the desk is your co-host, Sylvester. Well, Sylvester, it's been a week since our last edition of NFL News with Sylvester. Well, Sylvester, we will start with the third week scores. New England Patriots 3, New York Jets 24, New York Giants 21, Cleveland Browns 15, Philadelphia Eagles 15, New Orleans Saints 12, Houston Texans 7, Minnesota Vikings 34, Denver Broncos 26, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 7, Green Bay Packers 30, Tennessee Titans 14, Chicago Bears 16, Indianapolis Colts 21, Los Angeles Chargers 10, Pittsburgh Steelers 20, Miami Dolphins 3, Seattle Seahawks 24, Carolina Panthers 36, Las Vegas Raiders 22, San Francisco 49ers 24, Los Angeles Rams 27, Detroit Lions 20, Arizona Cardinals 13, Baltimore Ravens 28, Dallas Cowboys 25, Kansas City Chiefs 22, Atlanta Falcons 17, Jacksonville Jaguars 10, Buffalo Bills 47, Washington Commanders 38, Cincinnati Bengals 33. Our first news item is on Brett Favre. Brett Favre, former quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, briefly with the New York Jets and Minnesota Vikings, has revealed that he has Parkinson's disease. For those that are not familiar what is Parkinson's, I looked up Parkinson's disease and I will briefly report it's a brain disease. It becomes a condition that affects motor movements, affects balance. Those are the visible effects of Parkinson's, but there are also some other health issues associated with Parkinson's. There is no cure for Parkinson's disease. Looking into the other stories about Parkinson's, the person that has Parkinson's has a lifelong condition. Well, Sylvester, for anyone that has a cat as a family member, I also looked to see if cats can get Parkinson's. And there was no trait that was identified with Parkinson's, but Sylvester, older cats can get muscle tremors. For a second news item, we go to the Buffalo Bills and Von Miller. In the game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, Buffalo's Von Miller had a quarterback sack. With that quarterback sack, Von is currently number one for the all-time sack leader for active players. Among the all-time players, Von Miller is tied with Hall of Famer, former Kansas City Chiefs defensive end Derek Thomas. Both are at 17, number 17, for the all-time greats. Buffalo Bills Von Miller has a chance to go up to number 16 with the game against the Baltimore Ravens Sunday night. With 1.5 sacks, Von Miller will be tied 16th overall on the all-time quarterback sack leader with former outside linebacker Ricky Jackson. Ricky Jackson played with the New Orleans Saints from 1981 to 1993, and from 1994 to 1995 with the San Francisco 49ers. In 1994, Ricky Jackson won his only Super Bowl. For our third news item, we go to the Kansas City Chiefs' unexpected return of player Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt has not played for the Kansas City Chiefs for over 6 seasons. Over 6 seasons ago, the Kansas City Chiefs released Kareem Hunt after a video surfaced of Kareem Hunt in what appears to be a vicious attack on a woman in an elevator. Kareem Hunt has been playing with the Cleveland Browns before this season. On our next story, we go to the Los Angeles Chargers and the one-game suspension of player Derwin James. Derwin James received a one-game suspension for a hit on a defensive receiver, Pittsburgh Steelers receiver Pat Freiermuth. I knew I was going to have trouble saying that, Sylvester. Freiermuth. Pat Freiermuth during the third quarter of the Pittsburgh Steelers game. Derwin James hit Pittsburgh Steelers tight end Pat Freiermuth in the neck-head area. Flags were thrown. There was a penalty on the play. After the suspension on Monday, the suspension was reviewed by the third-party arbitrator approved by both NFL and the Players Association. The one-game suspension was upheld. Well, Sylvester, you could read off some of the notable injuries that happened this week. Los Angeles Chargers defensive end Joey Bosa had a hip injury in the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Miami Dolphins quarterback Skylar Thompson sustained a rib injury in the second half of the game between the Miami Dolphins and the Seattle Seahawks. Los Angeles Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert re-aggravated the high ankle sprain in the game between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This has been NFL News with Sylvester. For both Sylvester and I, we're both saying over and out.